Do not buy a Hellcat in 2023, and I'm going to tell you why right now. Hey man, welcome back to another video. We're going to get started right now because I know y'all clicked on this video. Y'all want to hear some important things I got to say. So right before we get into it, just like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and then let's get into it. I mean, a good amount of money to have in the new car market today is about $60,000. Especially if you're shopping for a Dodge. I mean, $60,000 is a lot of money. You could go get a new Toyota or any other car. But if you want a Dodge Charger and you want a big V8, I would say $60,000 is an amazing place to start. So let's say you got about $60,000, right? You either want to go used Hellcat or brand new 2023 SCATPACK. So I'm going to tell y'all what I think you should do right now. So man, we got a 2018 Dodge Charger Hellcat right here, man. And this car is crazy. Y'all already know what these cars are capable of. You know how fast they are. It's got 2 up on the dash. It's got that big supercharger. The big 6.2 liter engine, 707 horsepower. This car is a unit, man. But we need to talk about some things about this car and be realistic for a second. One, it's a 2018, man. This car is now 5 years old, right? So you got to start thinking about all the repairs and all the things that start to go wrong with a car after 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Especially for it being a Chrysler product. Not to waste too much time, but one of the biggest factors about buying a used Hellcat is they do not come with a warranty. Dodge dealerships do not certify Hellcats in any way. For any reason, I'm not so sure. I've done my fair bit of research and I have not found any information as to why they don't want to sell a used Hellcat. But, I mean, we can all guess why. These cars are dogged like crazy. They can go 200 miles an hour on the freeway. A lot of Hellcat owners already void warranties anyways, modifying them so heavily. So, there's a lot of reasons as why they don't certify used Hellcats, right? So that's one of the biggest reasons why a used Hellcat is a big risk, in my opinion. At the end of the day, it is a Hellcat, 707 horsepower. But it is time to move over to the 2022 SCATPACK, and we can talk about more things. So I did say 2022 because later in the video, man, I'm going to show y'all a website talking about the true cost to own a SCATPACK. Yes, we are in 2023 and there are 2023 SCATPACks on the road right now, believe it or not. But it is so early into the year that this website hasn't had enough time to, calculate the certain price and everything in this vehicle. So we're just going to use a 2022. But going into this part of the video, man, we got a brand new 2022 Dodge Charger SCATPACK. This car is about $58,000 to $59,000 off the lot, but you know what I'm saying? We are still staying in our little range of about $60,000. We could even option a couple more things into the car to make it worth a little more value to, personalize the car a little bit for ourselves and not just have a completely base model SCATPACK. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, no hate to the base model guys, but there's nothing special about a base model SCATPACK. You know what I'm saying? The cool audio group, the sunroof, those are just cool things that add some flavor to the car. But if I had to pick, I would add the Plus group into a SCATPACK. And for that reason, because the Plus group gives you so many things. Off the top of my head, I don't know, to be honest. But I know one of the biggest things that the Plus group has to offer is the leather and Alcantara seats. You can get the red seats, you can get the peanut butter seats, or you can get the seats I have, which are just the plain black ones. The seats are very comfortable. They are vented. They are black. They got the suede. They got the SCATPACK logo on it. It's amazing, man, and it looks super cool. And it's way better than the cloth seats. No hate to my cloth seat guys, but it's just it feels a little more luxurious, if that makes sense. We could also throw in the Dynamics package if we'd like to get some bigger brakes, to get better tires, better suspension. Now, a couple things that the SCATPACK has to offer better than the Hellcat that we're talking about. One, it has a way lower depreciation. And you might be saying, I don't think so. We got to think about this, man. 2023 is the last year that SCATPACKs and Hellcats and RTs will ever be made. What that means is these cars are not going to depreciate. And honestly, man, the value is only going to go up from here. Obviously, you're not going to get a lot of value out of your car if you're daily driving it, putting 15,000 miles on it a year. But What I'm saying is the average depreciation over a Scat Pack over 5 years is about 23 grand, right? But honestly, I think that this car is only going to depreciate maybe 15, maybe 10,000, depending on how much you drive it, depending on the options you put on it, and so many more things. So like I said, completely different from the Hellcat, this car is going to depreciate way less, just completely due to the fact that it is a 2023 and it is brand new. The Hellcat has already depreciated a fair bit. That's why it's already in the same price range, about $60,000, because it's already depreciated a fair amount. Now, we also have our Scat Pack, this brand new 2023. It is still under warranty. Obviously, the good thing about that, if anything goes wrong, I mean, take it to the dealer, it's under warranty. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, with the Hellcat, you do not have that. You need a new supercharger? All right, there's 3 grand. You need a new transmission? Yeah, all right, 8K. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the brakes and the oil changes are still a part of the cost for both cars, but that's the same price for both of them. So we've done enough talking about the cars, and here's why I'm going to show you why you need to get a Scat Pack instead of a Hellcat in 2023. All right, man. So here we got the 2022 Dodge Charger Scat Pack, like I was talking about. We got the total cost of the 5-year ownership. Yes, it does say a 2022 because the 2023s have not been out long enough to get some solid research and solid numbers out from them. But we're going to look at the total cash price for this car. I mean, it is $59,586. So we're going to call it 60. And then we're going to look at the true cost to own of this car, which is $80,000 over the term of 5 years. And we can look into this really easily right here, man. We got $22,000 in depreciation, $6,000 right off the rip when you buy the car in taxes. Over 5 years, you're going to spend about $25,000 worth of gas. That's absurd. You're going to spend about $10,000 for insurance, about $1,000 in repairs, and about $6,000 in maintenance. And we can get a little deeper into everything and just scroll down and look at the year breakdown. So as y'all see, the first year that you own your Scat Pack, you're going to be spending about $30,000. And you're really not going to be spending about $30,000 because the number one thing in this category that takes up half is the total depreciation. And honestly, depreciation is not something that comes out of your pocket. And like I said earlier, there's no way this number is going to be 15,000. It might be 5,000, depending on how many miles you put on it. Because these cars are just, they're not depreciating anymore, man. It's too late. They're not making them anymore. So this number is wrong. So honestly, I could really say that this number is about 15 to 20,000 for the first year of owning a 2022 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. You can take a look at everything else. We'll see the cost of insurance over 5 years, about 9,000. So I mean, you're paying about $150 a month for insurance. So not too bad. The taxes is just a one-time, really a one-time big fee off the rip. And then obviously you have your fuel, paying about $5,000 a year in gas. So, I mean, man, these cars are gas guzzlers. This is only a Scat Pack. But now it's time to take a look at the Hellcat. And coming over to look at the Hellcat, man, we got a used 2018 Dodge Charger Hellcat. So this car is about $63,000, man, right in our range of about $60,000 spending. But as you see, the true cost to own is about $20,000 more than the Scat Pack. And we're going to get right into this breakdown. So the total amount of depreciation is over $30,000. So scrolling into this breakdown, man, look at this. $32,000 in depreciation. That is huge, man. Since these cars have been out for so long, since they've been able to be obtained for so long, they have depreciated so much in value, man. For a number of reasons, but like I said, for the newer cars, I do not think they will be depreciating even a percentage of this because people know that it's the final last call. But since this car has been out since 2018, it will be depreciated $32,000. Now, we can keep going into it. Taxes are about the same. Financing is about the same. Gas is a little more, about 3,000-4,000 more. Insurance is about 1,000 more a year, but that is only because this car is 5 years old. If you get a 2022 or a 2023 Hellcat and pop up the insurance right there, I can guarantee you that's going to say about 15,000. You know what I'm saying? And if you want a Challenger, it's going to be even more because it is a two-door. You know what I'm saying? So, and then over here we got the repairs, which is about 3,000, and then the maintenance about 7,000. So we can get an even better breakdown over here. We're gonna get a better breakdown over here, the 5-year calculator. Here we go. Insurance about $1,800 a year. So, I mean, paying about $180 a month. Maintenance, $600. Repairs, $600. Taxes, when you first buy the car, $5,000, and then it's a steady like $200-300 a year. Depreciation for the first year is $9,000. So in theory, when you buy this car for $60,000, as soon as you drive it off the lot, as soon as you have it for 1 year, it will depreciate $10,000 in value on paper. But we all know in real life, with everything going on with Dodge, that's just not happening. Fuel's going to be about the same as a SCATPACK, maybe a little more, about $5,500 a year. I mean, even later in the year 5, with the engine probably getting older and guzzling a little more gas, we got $6,000 of fuel a year, man. That's crazy. So I can honestly say that the average cost of owning a Hellcat from year to year is going to be about $20,000. You know what I'm saying? So after we've already compared the stats, compared all the numbers and our choices, we got a SCATPACK, new or a used Hellcat. Man, I think you'd be a fool if you didn't get the SCATPACK. Yes, they are about the same starting total price, which is great, right? But, I mean, y'all saw that the Hellcat was $20,000 more to own over a 5-year period. Or not 20, about 18,000. But, I mean, 20 grand to own over a 5-year period. That's about $4,000 a year. That's about $1,000 every 3 months. That's $330 a month, man. So if y'all are okay with throwing $300 extra a month away to have that Hellcat, go for it, I guess. But I mean, you get a brand new 0 miles, any color you want SCATPACK. It's got the last call badge on it. You can throw in a couple more option packages on it to have it, you know, be really personal for you. You want the good audio system. You want the red seats, you know, the driver convenience package, a little safer ride. But unfortunately, with the used Hellcat, you can't control what options are in that car. You don't get a warranty, and the miles are probably already going to be ran up. Also, there's a pretty good chance that that car has been dogged really bad. They all are, but that's just what I've concluded, man. If y'all still want to get a Hellcat, definitely go do it, man. If y'all got the money, if y'all are okay spending that money, go do it, man. But for me, I definitely think that it's the best route to go if you're still trying to think about, you know, used Hellcat or new SCATPACK. Y'all seen the numbers. Y'all seen how crazy the difference is day and night, literally. So I want to know what y'all think about this, man. So definitely comment down below and let me know what y'all think. Let me know what kind of car you want to get this year, man. If y'all are trying to get one of the 2023 SCATPACKs, y'all trying to get a used SCATPACK, a used Hellcat, or a new Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to do it for this video, man. Thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all new to the channel, man, subscribe, please. We're almost to 2K, man. We've been growing super fast. My goal for the end of the year is to hit 10,000 subscribers. Yes, that's a lot of subscribers. 10,000 is so many, but I believe we can do it, man. So thank you guys so much for watching, and that's going to do it for me. Peace.